I approve.
Outstanding. Oh, how I wish I was an Oscar Mayer WienerCon.
Well, she's dead now.
Try to shoot him with the pistols and try to get his attention again. I don't know if that's how this works, but we're gonna try it.
Roll the hit.
There's a 12 hit.
You fire off, but the pressure to maintain the distraction is a bit too much, and you end up missing.
Oh boy.
And I would like to power links with Bug Shield.
You power links, and you do the cool trick shot animation from the Armada series where you both shoot up and twirl. Oh wait, this sounds like Sailor Moon still.
He is the one named Stratostorm.
Everyone except for Mantix, roll me a Constitution with disadvantage.
Oh
Oh,
no!
no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh my god, hold strong!
This is gonna turn so bad, so fast.
Did we ever fully heal before we came over?
Did you? I didn't hear anything,
Nope, we're not healed.
so no.
I guess I gotta start rolling my Constitution savings.
No, already?
Oh no!
Go ahead and roll that first one.
Oh no!
Shockwave turns to you, Strato, and takes a blast. Let's see if it hits. There's a 24 or a 27. I'm assuming that hits, sir. And this is with his larger cannon on his main arm, dealing a total of 32 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, I'm down to 0.
Oh!
What am I gonna do if you all die?
Cry.
I'm getting the vibe that Primus really doesn't plan on any of us surviving. There's gonna be a Hail Mary moment somewhere along the lines.
It is now Strato's turn, Storm's turn. You may roll a save, and let's see what happens.
The panic. The panic. What?
I've never killed a player before.
I'm gonna cry.
Outstanding.
Oh my god. I'm not okay.
I didn't think this was gonna happen.
I'm an awful prime.
Yeah, you are.
That's quite a development. Lord Megatron will be pleased when I inform him.
So about that ending.
So yeah. Oh no! Saddest. Oh no!
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to pick up right where we left off with the crew on the Blue Jay, where Mantix just got done reading an important description on a datapad from Project Shadowplay, which listed the names Spitfire, Eight-Wheeler, and Zephyr. Action.
Oh boy, this is very not good. Where
It's
am I
very
at?
much good.
No, it's really not. Zephyr, how did you say you came to be with this crew again?
Well, Eight-Wheeler and I, we were just on a mission, right? I mean, well, he's not here, but we were just on a mission, and we were going to go recover a thing from a hospital.
Okay, were you ever a captive of the Decepticons?
No, I worked with the Decepticons. I sold them stuff. I sold them military stuff.
Oh, that's right. Scorchfire, what about you? How did you come to be with the crew?
I was trying to find whoever killed my mentor and got captured, put into a cell, and then Eight-Wheeler and Zephyr kind of strolled in, and I just tagged along.
Who captured you? Were you ever a prisoner of the Decepticons?
I mean, they were like bounty hunters. I mean, technically, they might have been Decepticons.
Okay. So,
Why?
do you remember when we were back aboard?
What was the name of the ship, Primus?
It's the Crucible Dweller ship. It didn't really actually have a name.
World Sweeper.
Yeah, it's on a World Sweeper, though.
No, it's not.
When we were back aboard Crossboom's ship, how I asked Core for any information regarding Project Shadowplay, which Soundwave had previously mentioned to me. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
So, before we fled the ship, Core transmitted to me a list of names of people listed who were people of interest or victims of shadow play, and all your names are on it.
Okay.
Pardon?
Yeah. So
Primus, does it say that like they were people that have been like shadow played, or does it just have their names in the project file?
It has them listed as subjects, like test subjects.
yeah, you guys are listed as test subjects in this file. So I don't know. That could mean that everything you've ever experienced is false, or it could mean that there's some sort of dormant programming. But either way, if we're going to face Crossboom and he was working with Shockwave, and we're eventually going to face Shockwave, we need to be very careful.
Well, okay. I don't believe you, but okay. Because I mean, I clearly
Look at it for
remember.
yourself.
I clearly remember getting blown up to
Zephyr, that's the
smithereens.
point. That's the point, Zephyr. They could have made you remember anything.
Well, I mean, if I could have, I mean, honestly, if I could have just asked them to remove the memories, that'd be great too. But, you know, here we are. So, you know, I don't know what I remember.
You didn't know me last time, or if you've been shadow played. I mean, maybe this is just a grand ruse by Shockwave to try and divide us, but I honestly don't know. But chances of you guys having been shadow played are probably high. Especially considering the people that you've been working with in the past.
I'm just gonna go.
Sit down for a minute.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever. I, you know, that could also be like some elaborate ruse that you're holding right there that could easily try to divide us. I mean, it's just a piece. What's easier, shadow playing a bunch of people or writing it on a piece of paper? Or I'm sorry, writing on a tablet. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can see the transmission originated from Core, but I mean, like, if you want to look at it, go ahead. I mean, Zephyr, I would way rather have you on my side than face Shockwave alone. That's fair, but you can look at it with your own optics if you want. I mean, do you have any reason to have been shadow played? Is there any instance in which you could have been shadow played? What about you, Scorchfire?
Wait, so how am I supposed to know beforehand that I'd have any reason to be shadow played if I've been shadow played?
Well, you might remember, like, some memories may feel weird, something doesn't match up, there's like a blank spot, you remember...
Rich man.
You remember blacking out.
I was a rich bot. I was a big boy.
What?
I was a really rich man, or a really rich bot. I mean, I don't know why that would need to... I don't know. That's all I remember.
I don't know.
I was on top of it.
I just wanted to let you know, so that you had all the information that I did going into this. Because that is not something that we want to be surprised by. I've seen subjects of shadow play.
Yeah?
It's not pretty.
I would like to pause for a moment and want to know what's going on in Zephyr's head real quick. Because I know there's some lying going on, but I would like to know what's going inside of Zephyr's head.
Some lying going on.
I was getting ready to ask for a perception check.
Wait, so let me ask you, just to refresh my memory in real life, because we've been... I know that we were shadow played before Mantix told us, right?
Correct. You at least know you were shadow played, and I think you know at least 8-wheeler Stratostorm now has been shadow played. You did not know Spitfire was shadow played.
So I think, since I don't know anybody else but myself being shadow played, and we're all just like these, you know, what's the proper metaphor I'm trying to use here? You know, like when like you just group a bunch of perfect strangers into a box or into a building, and they all suddenly realize that there's more going on than what they've been told, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the movie Identity. I think that's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. Like there's more at play, and so I don't want to kind of you know, I kind of want to keep my cards to my chest and not feel on my cards right now.
Okay. Roll me a sneak, Zephyr, and then Mantix or Spitfire, you may roll me a perception.
I'm a roll.
You, okay, I have no idea. Anyway,
I got it.
stop.
So, Mantix, you believe Zephyr that he doesn't know that he was shadow played. Spitfire, or Scorchfire at this point, you have your doubts. You have more experience being with Zephyr. You have a feeling he is trying not to show his emotional side about his knowing on of what's going on right now. Does that make sense?
For sure.
All right, continue.
So whatever you guys want to do with that information,
Let's just go do the mission. Let's just get this over with. This is too much debate. Let's just go do what your big boss told us to do and get this done.
alright, but don't say I didn't warn you, Zephyr.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scoot myself to the pilot seat.
Excuse me.
Awesome.
Did Core send me any other information?
Hey, wait a minute.
Core did not send you any other information. Although, if we remember all the way back, Mantix, you would not know this.
Dang. I don't know anything.
Zephyr would know. Only Zephyr would know this. He might have further information on the Crucible Dwellers in a data pad he stole from what would later become the body of Wolfer.
Oh, Wolfer.
Oh, Wolfer. Those were simpler times.
That's sus.
I'll share.
Cut so far.
Just to. This is gonna be this weird thing where I don't technically trust that's going on, but I'm gonna put forth enough information and effort to make me look not suspicious.
Okay. I will put the information to chat, and I would like you to read it out loud.
Okay.
The following is what you find on the data pad.
Okay. I guess starting from the top.
Oh my gosh.
Mission 1. Crossbeam's log. Our first mission was a success. We've claimed a new planet for the Cybertronian Empire. I heard from the higher-ups we will be getting a new recruit soon. Mission 107. Crossbeam's log. Our latest recruit seems to be a quick learner. I like that. He moves in a way as if he's done this before. I will keep an optic on him. Mission 209. Crossbeam's log. It has been increasingly more difficult to not use my authority as captain of the Marauders to assign this new recruit with me on more solo missions. I just want him to notice me. Crossbeam's log. We discovered the single stone sparkling named Axis on the planet Char. A mission success. Although our recruit seems to be spending more time with Axis and somehow notices me even less. Mission 218. Crossbeam's log. I made a new contact today who offered me anything I've ever wanted, but I'm not sure it's the most ethical thing to do. It feels cheap and wrong, changing someone's memories just to get them to notice me. This new contact also informed me that it would not be the first time they have done this to them. I just can't bring myself to change who this bot is. I like them for who they are. Mission 314, Crossbeam's log. We were given a message today to rescue a blue Velocitron sparkling. Our contact said they needed help with a special assignment. Although I can't help to think that might be a mistake, ever since we dropped the kid off with our contact, he won't even look at me anymore. Crossbeam's log, Mission 424. I decided to go through with it. If I could just get one day with 8-Wheeler, I think he'd finally realize I was right in front of him the whole time. Unfortunately, to cover my tracks, my contact will also be changing my memories. I hope my future self has a happy life. End of my last log.
Sweet Solus Prime.
It was a love story the whole time?
Whoa.
Always has
Oh
been.
my god.
Oh, they were in love.
That is whole new levels of messed up.
Notice me, senpai.
Oh my gosh.
Ugly sobbing.
Primus.
What?
Oh, my
I literally
heart.
can't. Oh my god.
Literally can't.
Wow.
I cannot.
That's kind of creepy.
That kind of. That's like really.
Where did you get this, Zephyr?
I don't know. Okay. Long story short, some person gave it to me. Or let me get this. Let's rephrase this. A body gave it to me.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Which body?
I don't know. I was fighting this wolf dude, and we were in the library, and he had this thing in his hand, and I was skedaddling around the war section, and well, this man wanted a war, and I gave it to him.
Wow. So it's obvious that Stratostorm has been shadow played multiple times, and Blue.
Okay, Primus, would it be a reasonable connection for me to assume whom the blue Velocitronian sparkling was, or at least suggest it?
If they gave you information, I think Scorchfire would probably have better inclination.
That's fair. I mean, I know
as they had the flashback, and I don't think they shared that information with anyone else.
she told us she was from Velocitron, but not much else from that. So yeah, that would probably be a her thing. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Empire will never notice you.
I'm sure the contact is Shockwave. That's
It's
the only
true.
bot who would make sense.
Yikes.
Yeah, you blue devil, you.
No, don't stop. No.
I'm sorry, demon.
How long has it been since Strato last checked in with us?
Yeah, you know what? Let me send him another
Yeah,
text.
I'm starting to get mildly
You might
concerned.
be getting lucky with Nightbird and Crosswind for all we know.
Oh my god.
You shut your
Yeah,
mouth. You
Zephyr.
put that
I
sentence
agree
back
with
in your mouth.
Spitfire for once.
What's in this message?
Stratostorm, you okay, bud?
Senpai notice me?
You attempt to send this message, and it continues to go unsent, as if there's no receiver.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not
Can
good.
I try and send him a message too?
It could be a good sign that he's busy. I mean,
Anyone who sends him a message will receive the same outcome.
he's busy.
You stop that. You stop it. Stop it.
He's a busy.
We have
He's
no
busy.
idea where he went either, do we?
No.
Right. Alright, where are we supposed to go? I don't even remember where we're supposed to be going right now.
Scorchfire should have a tracker that was provided from Core on the whereabouts of a wavelength, I believe. A tracker that was recently placed on
I know,
wavelength.
wavelength. That's one of the Marauders, right? Or one of Eight Wheeler's crew? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
I'd like to think that the Blue Jay is currently on autopilot
On
to that
autopilot.
destination.
Perfect.
Woo!
Should we fly on over there?
Let's do it. Meow.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine we're all making these noises while we're in the Blue Jay.
This is one of those things where we're gonna need windshield wipers on the inside of the car so we can wipe off our spit.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So the tracker takes you to the outskirts of Chaos.
That's not good.
One of the zones has heavily seen war and no one really lives there anymore. The ship lands not next to the warehouse, a couple blocks down, but the tracker points to a massive warehouse that looks somewhat ran down. There's a few broken windows, spray paint all over the side of the walls, and outside you see a single guard. You are just far enough where you can't quite see the details of said guard.
Is there any sort of vantage point nearby? Any taller building? Any rubble that I could?
So let me get this straight. We're standing next to what appears to be a crack energon house.
You're inside of a ship that looks like that. Yeah. This is correct. No one's left the
Oh.
ship yet.
Roll with it.
Yes. There's no other taller buildings than the warehouse. A lot of the buildings surrounding the area have exploded in some way, or parts of it remains. Your ship has landed behind one of the more intact buildings to try to hide your presence. I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
what you would do. I don't want to jump to that conclusion. Feel free to stroll right up.
a bad idea.
Yo.
Ding
No,
dong.
shush, Zephyr, be quiet.
I will pick you up.
Okay.
Guys, do you want me to go scope it out?
Yeah, I want you
Yes,
to
Okay.
scope it out.
So, the building that we landed behind, is that next to the building that we're trying to get to?
Sure,
If I was on
yes,
top of that building's roof, could I see the guard that's at the other building?
Absolutely. You will have to roll me a sneak.
This is not gonna go well.
Uh-oh.
What is Scorchfire and Zephyr doing?
Oh, an 18. That didn't go that bad.
Hey.
Watching.
Hey, Scorch, you want to gamble? I'm putting 20 Shannocks down there in the last
That's
10
rude.
seconds.
I think they'll last longer than that.
Well, how much you putting down?
Why?
The same.
Dice Gods
hate my
has
life.
spoken.
Wow.
So, Mantix, you got an 18. Unfortunately, the guard got a natural 20 plus 2, making it 22, and they spot you almost immediately. Although at this vantage point, you notice they are also a Decepticon, and you can kind of see more features more clearly. Their badge is black and not typically purple. They're a very attractive bot standing guard in front of what appears to be the abandoned warehouse with a chiseled chin, broad shoulders, beautiful legs, just absolutely stunning in almost every way. On their left shoulder is their black Decepticon badge, and they look like they turn into some sort of helicopter, and they're just amazing.
Amazing.
Have I seen them before?
Amazing. You have not. But like when you look at them and they turn their head to notice you, there's like a twinkle in their eye.
Huh. Okay. So they notice me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no point in sneaking anymore.
They give a little wave.
I will wave
Aw.
back, and I'm gonna shoot off a message to the other two. I've been spotted. Stand by. I'm gonna try and approach them.
How
Shut
long
up,
was that?
Zephyr.
Ugh. How much do I owe you?
Was that about 2 seconds?
It
And I'm
obviously
counting?
took me like 15 seconds to climb to the top of the building.
You won't count that.
Ugh.
Okay, so I'm gonna send that message to both you guys, and then
I put ugh.
so be ready to provide backup here, guys. This might not go very well. Okay, so I might as well hop down off the roof of the building and approach.
Okay. You start your approach. Scorchfire, Zephyr, what do you guys do after you receive the message?
Go for distraction.
Okay, double or nothing.
No, no.
wait.
I learned my
Come on.
lesson. Look, I got a lot of money, but that doesn't mean I'm just willing to gamble it all away.
Okay. Flipping back to Mantix and this gorgeous, beautiful bot. Just absolutely stunning. I can't say it enough.
Oh, wow.
Handsome.
Handsome.
I actually have no
Yes.
idea who this bot is, like out of game, so I'm just going with it.
Good. It's an original character.
Okay, I was like, am I
Oh,
Do
missing
not
someone?
steal.
It's the zombie of Aromac.
Oh no! That would not be
Oh,
good.
no.
That would not be good.
Yes.
Mantix would be very upset. So I'm gonna keep my hands like away from my weapons, and just like walk up, but keep my distance. Like not get too close. Did they say anything?
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing around
I
here?
was sent. I was sent coordinates to come here by my commander. I don't really know what he wanted me to do. I figured another Decepticon might know,
Yeah?
so I was scoping out the premises because this were the coordinates I was provided, and saw you and figured might as well come down and figure out if you know why I'm supposed to be here.
I had no idea this is classified area. It's only supposed to be me and the boss.
I couldn't tell you. I was given these coordinates by my commanding officer, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can wait out here. And I'm not allowed to go inside either.
Okay, do you know who's your boss? Can I talk to your boss, or is there somebody else I could talk to? Try and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here.
He kind of ponders for a minute, looking into the sky as if he's trying really hard to remember. Then he turns back to you, is like, I honestly don't remember.
You don't remember who your boss is?
Feel like I've seen them, and I can kind of visually, but then it just disappears as soon as I can grasp it.
Interesting. I mean, you're a Decepticon, right? So
Oh, am I? Oh, yeah, that's what it has here on my shoulder. Yeah, that's what that is.
What division are you in?
I'm not good at math.
Do you belong to a unit or a regiment? Are you ground class?
Whoa, calm down, cowboy. You're going too fast. You're gonna have to speak normal. I can't do the units. 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
This person's a
Oh,
truly
God.
beautiful bot.
So beautiful.
Are the others? Have they come out yet? Can I like see them at all?
That's up to them.
You guys
And
are
let's look to
killing
them
me.
for a moment. Scorchfire, Zephyr, what would you like to do?
How long has it been?
It's been 1
Oh
week.
no!
Thank
Just
you.
kidding. It's been like 5 minutes.
Do we let them
Okay.
flounder?
So let's call off this bet, huh? And pretend I don't owe you money. And well, I guess I can thank Primus that my prayers have been answered. 5 minutes without
Wow.
Mantix is in heaven. Let's see how long.
Aw, thanks, bud. should
I'm shedding a tear of happiness.
it's bliss. Should we well, I mean, you could go over there. I, on the other hand, might have a harder time just rolling on over.
You think I'm gonna have an easier time rolling on over?
A little.
What?
He doesn't have an alt mode.
Yeah, but he's still a Decepticon.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Wait, no, she knows
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Zephyr's a
what?
Decepticon, obviously.
No,
Look
but
at
she doesn't know. She doesn't know the guy at the door is a Decepticon as well.
That's true.
I mean,
Mantix has not informed anyone that this is a Decepticon.
I can see some context clues
Wait.
here.
Okay. So let me think. We can just abandon Mantix and say Yippee and end the campaign here.
That sounds boring.
Oh.
Sorry, bud.
Oh.
We'll take a vacation later.
Yeah, I gotta go find Bob. Anyway, I guess I will go help His Royal Highness.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I should just like pretend to.
I'm a
Oh no,
prisoner."
I'm a prisoner.
Oh no!
Oh no. But
Operation Oh No.
I mean, you could always be
Operation
Zephyr's
Oh, no.
prisoner. That would give him reason to get inside.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that.
I've like given you every opportunity that you never thought you would have. Just what?
He's like, I didn't know I'd get this far.
I didn't plan this far ahead. I'm gonna go find Mantix. Have a good day.
I'm gonna turn invisible and walk over.
Hey, fantastic. So you guys make your way there, and Mantix, you see Zephyr. You do not see Scorchfire. Your friend that you're making still, you don't know their name yet, is still staring off into the sky and won't let you in.
Excuse me. What is your designation?
I don't know what designation means.
What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
It's Groove Wheels.
Oh, that is a very nice name.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, who's your small friend here? I think I know you from somewhere.
Nope.
Yeah, aren't you? You look exactly, and you sound exactly like the guy who used to have what was it? Piffer Industries.
Yeah, let's roll with that. Piffer.
Piffer. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know that
very
guy?
much not
You know
that.
that guy, bud? You know who that is?
Please no.
I didn't know. No. I've known this guy for a while. They may look alike, but he's not. He's just like my friend. Like he's just a Decepticon. He didn't have a business or anything.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Truly. I wish I could just be the greatest one there is. But you, my friend, look at you. Look at your scrupulous body. Look how beautiful you are. Look at it.
I really am, aren't I? Roll charisma.
Oh, I haven't even done anything yet. 11?
Oof. Zephyr,
Oof.
come on.
I
What,
don't
what
know.
else? What else would you say, my new friend? What else would you say about me?
You're so tall. You're just taller than almost everybody I know.
Yeah, I think you're the shortest person I know, so that's probably that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's just I'm so short, and it'd just be awesome if I was just as tall as you. Can I smack
Maybe
him?
someday.
Oh,
Are
changing
you-
tone there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see. How would you like to do this smack? Is it more of a sneaky smack? Is it more like?
It's a sneaky smack.
Okay, roll sneak then.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Why is this my life?
Careful with your smack.
Wow.
Caps lock.
Oh,
24.
Look at that. I just
Pretty
needed some
nice.
sweet talking.
Oh, I can do that.
Ooh.
Okay. So you sneakily smack him. Roll your hand-to-hand damage.
Oh no!
2.
You do 2 points of damage to this guy, and he gets a little bit uncomfortable that you touched him. And he turns to you. He's like, "Hey, no touching, no touching."
Yes, touching. Yes, touching.
Right? Hey, what was your name over there? The one who's here first?
Me?
Yeah, what was your name?
I'm Mantix. Or yeah.
Could you get the small one away from me? He doesn't seem to understand consent.
Hey, look,
Rip his
bud.
head off. Rip his head off.
Look, bud.
Just rip it off.
Look, bud. Just leave them alone right now, okay? We have a job to do. Why are you late? You were supposed to rendezvous with these coordinates with me like 2 clicks ago, bro.
That was not part of the plan at all. We were actually at the ship gambling how long you'd make it.
Shit. Oh, that's right. I forget. You don't have an air vehicle mode. Anyways,
Mm,
do you remember?
uh,
Do you remember what our mission objective was? Because I honestly don't remember why Lord Megatron sent us here, and this nice bot right here doesn't know who they're working for, and I don't remember who we were here to see.
oh, yeah, I see what's going on here.
Oh my god.
Are you saying that this bot right here is literally interfering with orders of Lord Megatron himself?
I mean,
What a shame. We might have to report him and
mean,
have him taken
Who's
to
Megatron?
the
Lord
ruler of all
Megatron?
Decepticons.
He's the leader of the Decepticons.
That's not a real name.
You wanna learn that name? Here, I'll let you tell him the war stories of Lord Megatron. See if this guy can have a refresher.
Look, Lord Megatron is really bad news. He's very firm on things getting done, how he orders them, and when he orders them. And people who stand in the way typically don't tend to have a very long lifespan. And if I can't complete my mission objective, then I have to report to him, and I have to tell him what happened. And then if I tell him what happened, then obviously, like, if I don't tell him the truth, he will know. And it's just a whole bad deal. So
He'll take us to the execution chamber.
yeah.
As this is going on, Scorchfire, you're invisible. You're kind of witnessing all this. What's going on in your head?
One big loud groan, and I can't do anything about it. Standing like, do I want to go behind him or?
At this moment, you can see lights flickering inside the warehouse through the windows and broken windows.
All of us are just Spitfire or Scorchfire.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I guess while you're talking to this guy, I guess I'm gonna try and sneak behind him.
Yeah,
while
I'll
you're
just keep
causing this-
keep talking. Can I try and like pull up some footage in like a general database of Megatron like killing somebody?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Look, this is what will happen if I don't do my job, and if you get in the way.
Zephyr, you can roll sneak with advantage. And since you have advantage on non-combat rolls, you may roll a third die.
Whoa!
They're gonna be good.
Woo!
That's a nat 20.
I'd also like to sneak behind him, considering I'm
Since
just
you are
invisible.
invisible, you may roll with
What happens
advantage.
if you get
Two
two
nat
nat
20s?
20s?
Thank you for wasting the nat 20s on this roll.
Right.
I know, right?
All right, cool. Got a 21 and a 22. Cool.
So it looks like you both sneak past them successfully. What is it you're doing?
I guess we go into the spooky house.
I'm tiptoeing my way in.
All right.
Yeah.
You open the door, and as you do, a bright flash of orange light is spewed, pouring out of the doors, windows, and you can see Shockwave looks incredibly beefed up. He's got 4 arms and is levitating a nightbird off the ground, and her spark has been just pulled from her chest, floating into the clutches of one of the additional arms on Shockwave. And Shockwave is turning towards Strato, who you can see strapped to one of the slabs that's tilted at a 45-degree angle. His arm is still banded, but the rest of him is free, and Shockwave says,
Where do you think you are going?
Oh wait.
Lean into
Mamma
Scorchfire.
mia!
I lean into Scorchfire and I say, "How many lovers does this
Zephyr,
guy
Zephyr, you wouldn't know. She's invisible.
have?"
You could just whisper softly to himself.
I say to myself, how many lovers does this guy have?
And I whisper from right beside him, too many. Oh,
I like to imagine that
whoa.
startles him.
Yes.
Wait, where'd you go? Where are you?
Primus, can I see any of that, or am I too
You'll never
busy?
find me.
You can see that, but you are now in shock and awe because the door is revealing everything that you despise. Shockwave.
Ah, right on schedule.
I is very angry boy.
Everyone roll initiatives, including Strato,
Yeah,
who now can see his new team walk through. Scorchfire
Walkthrough.
is
He can't see
invisible,
me.
so he can't quite see you. But you do see Zephyr, and you kind of can see
Oh, it's a
Mantix
scary first roll,
outside the
guys.
door. Okay, let's roll Shockwave's initiative.
I think to myself, what are they doing here?
You can't see me.
He just told me I could see you.
Yep, I did.
Oh. But I can't see Scorch? What?
I can see you. I can
I'm
see you.
invisible.
I can't see Scorch. I can see you. It's like, what are you doing here?
Can I promptly turn invisible?
No.
Yes.
You also can become
I
invisible?
can also become invisible.
How many characters can become invisible? Because I also can become. No, I'm kidding.
Zephyr,
Oh,
Zephyr, what is everyone's initiative?
I'm a 19.
13.
17.
6.
Okay, so first up is Mantix, who promptly turns invisible. What else are you doing?
How can I make it to Strato?
You can make it to Strato. As you turn invisible, Groove Wheels goes, "Where'd you go?"
I'm not gonna.
And is very confused.
I'm not gonna respond. Can I try and run to Strato and free his arm? Can I do that?
You may. Strato, you feel a presence pushed up against your arm
say it's
as if
Mantix.
it's attempting to release you.
It's Mantix. Stay calm.
What are you doing here?
Trying to help you get out of this mess.
You were safe where you were before.
No, we were very much not safe before. Now shut up and let me help you. Get ready.
How are you releasing the ban? Are you cutting it using strength?
I guess I could try. I mean, what would a all I have is an energon sword. I think I could try and cut through
Yeah,
it.
go for it, man.
Okay, is that an attack roll?
Yep.
Okay.
What happened to Velocitron?
Wait, where did you leave? When did he leave? I would know this.
Velocitron. That's when I left.
Spitfire was a ruler for a hot second, and then we got a package with the purple bots, with one of the baby bots shovels in it, and then we left, and then we were on Crossboom's ship, and then like a bunch of stuff happened, and Crossboom was there, and it was just bad in general.
23.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that
How
hits.
did you find me?
What?
How did you find
You
me?
followed a tracker for one of your team members, Wavelength.
What? She's here?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she looks like.
Okay. I'll just stay put.
3 damage.
3 damage to the band. Any amount of damage was going to
Yes.
remove this. You chop off the band, and now, Strato, when it's your turn, you now can do something about this.
No.
We are now going to shift over to Scorchfire's turn.
I don't know how much longer I have to be invisible.
I'm going to say 30 seconds or 1 full round. So after, when it's your turn again, you'll be uninvisible.
Alright,
Uninvisible?
You'll be
Not
visible.
Visible. I will be visible.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually heal myself first. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It's just a d12. 9. Nice. And then I'm going to use... Actually, I'm going to use Rally Troop, which will give myself and my allies +1 AC for 3 turns.
You'll need that.
Yes. And then I think is Shockwave, he's got 4 arms. Can you describe him again for me really quick?
So Shockwave is a massive purple bot with a single yellow glowing eye. He has 4 arms. He has 1 normal arm with fingers, and then on his other side he's got like a laser cannon, and then there's 2 additional smaller arms that seems to be protruding from his shoulder blades from his back that seem to replicate the same thing. Although the laser cannon that is on the smaller hand looks like it's been modified in somehow, you do not know what the modification is. Stratostorm would be the one that has witnessed that one in action. And there's a large cable running from Shockwave that seems to connect him to the portal that stands in this room.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna shoot the cable, I think.
I approve.
Okay.
Good
Thank you,
idea.
Joy, thank you.
Oh, yay, good hit.
17.
17 hits the cable. Where along the cable are you aiming at? Are you shooting at the connection piece on him, or just anywhere on the ground, or the connection piece to the actual portal itself?
I'm gonna shoot the connection piece to the portal itself, I think.
Roll damage.
Let's see. Stop. I got a 6.
You
Nice.
blast the fire at the connection piece to the cable connecting to the portal, and it buzzes a little bit, but it's still connected.
Okay,
A
that's fine.
puff of smoke comes out. We will now go to Zephyr's turn.
All right. I feel like I'm getting ready to prep for a fight here. A big boy fight.
Tis a big boy fight.
Tis. I feel like with an AC of 17, I should probably say, just giving him, I can't believe I'm doing this. You guys suck. I guess I'm gonna have to get his attention.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
We appreciate you too.
I bow.
Yeah, okay. You guys suck. I get Shockwave's attention.
Okay, how do you do this, sir?
Sing, Zephyr.
Hello?
Sing.
One Eye. Hello, One Eye. Allow me to sing you the song of my people.
Please.
I would like you to sing said song, then roll a charisma.
Oh, how I wish I was an Oscar Mayer Wiener Con.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. I'm so happy.
All right, hold on, let me pull this up.
I thought it was the song of your people.
You should know this.
Oh, how I wish you would be an Oscar Mayer Wiener Con. That is what I'd truly like to be. Because if I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener Con, everyone would be in love with me.
Strato's got people in love with him.
Roll me a charisma, sir.
I'm the wiener.
I'm the wiener.
Yee. Oh no.
Whoa.
Got that at 20.
Oh, the
Hey.
turns have tabled.
Your nat 20 beats their 23. They are now focused on you, and they turn to you and they say,
Your singing is illogical and will only advance you towards oblivion.
Outstanding.
which conveniently, it is their turn next.
He has such a huge
Raising their larger hand cannon, pointing at you. For a 12, firing a blast, which I assume misses.
Yes, my AC is 17.
And then they use the smaller cannon on them, on the smaller hand,
Wait, what?
and aiming at you again. They get 2 attacks, sir. Missing yet again. At this point, it is now Strato's turn.
Get him.
Oh boy. I'm assuming I didn't get to heal, correct?
Let's say you're at half,
I'm at half? Okay, thank you.
if you weren't already.
I was not.
Okay, I'm gonna say Nightbird treated you a little bit as she was trying to undo your...
Well, thank you, Nightbird. It's appreciated.
well, she's dead now.
I tell it to her ghost. I would like to get up. Do I see my weapons close by?
Yeah, it looks like they were never removed from you.
Oh, perfect. Great. Okay, so I will like to plop the Quake Shield out, putting it on my left hand. And then for my turn, I would like to do Spark Amplifier,
Okay.
which I can amplify the spark of 3 of my companions. And it gives them a boost to AC, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, but I will need one for
so
myself.
there's 2.
I think I can only do it to 3.
I thought it was yourself and 3. I was so excited.
No, I wish. Up to 3 other creature or characters, including yourself, gain a temporary shield that is XD4, X half level rounded down, and each target may deal an additional +3 damage for all attacks. And their speed is now twice as fast, including their initiative roll. This ability
so
lasts for
double
2
those?
turns. Yeah, the ability lasts for 2 turns, and then level 20, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So it's up to 3 other creatures, including myself. So I need that. Zephyr has a 17. What are your ACs? Scorch.
Right
and
now I'm at a
Mantis?
14. I might be able to get to 16 though.
Scorch?
I am at 15.
15. Okay, so you might need it a little bit more than Zephyr, because Zephyr just got attacked twice and they both missed. Pretty high. I am at a lowly 10, so or 11
You
because of
need it.
Spitfire. So I really need it. Okay, so I will give it to Mantix and Scorchfire. In this case, color her Spitfire, since I don't know she's
Oh, yeah.
been a prime.
What
So
are we adding?
You gain a temporary shield with XD4, where X is my level rounded down, so it would be 5d4, so I'll roll that. And then you do additional +3 damage for all of your attacks.
What did you say about initiative?
And this last,
It
your
doubles
initiative, it doubles it, so the DM will take care of that.
I
And then
took
this
care of
lasts for 2 turns.
Not a lot changes except for now Strato has the same initiative as Shockwave, and I give the player the advantage, so now Shockwave will go
Yay.
last in the next round.
So the shield is 10. You get a 10 shield. So my AC right now is 12 because of I got my Quake shield, and then I will have a temporary shield of 10.
That counts for like hit points, right? So it will take 10 damage.
Yeah, so that gives you a temporary hit point boost, and as soon as that's gone, it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's all I can do for this turn. So
Okay.
I will pass it to the next.
The next up, I'm gonna actually have everyone roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
No.
Oh no.
Nice.
16.
Dirty 20.
I got a 5.
Poor Scorchfire. You're the only one that does not notice this. Everyone else notices it. There is another slab that's laying at a perfect flat across from where Stratostorm was, and an additional bot lays there motionless. They look like they have almost like a fishbowl-ish head, allowing them to see full 360. Their arms have 2 massive blades rolling down it, and they're completely motionless.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Perfect. And Mantix, the portal looks like that you've seen on Luna 2, although this one looks heavily modified. And the same goes for everyone else as well. I think you may have seen it when Swindle touched it, but you did not see it when Shockwave touched it before, so that looks way modified. And now we will flip back to the top with Mantix. Go ahead.
Gosh, I don't even know what to do. I don't even think
We gotta
he would
finish this
notice
here now.
the cable connecting Shockwave to the portal. He'd just go straight for Shockwave. So
All right. See it
So
happen.
if Zephyr's in front of him, I'm gonna come up behind him if that's something I can do. And I'm gonna yell.
I think last time we left off with you were standing next to Strato.
Oh yeah,
'cause
can
you
I
released
get
that.
behind Shockwave? Can I come up behind him?
The way this is angled, you would be facing him at this point, but if you're invisible,
Okay.
I would allow it.
I will get around behind him, and I'm gonna become uninvisible the second I attack him, anyways. So as I attack, I'm going to try and swing at him. Actually, I know. I would definitely be getting physical. Gonna get physical. Let's see.
No.
Let me see what I
Aw.
can do. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I guess we ship it, I guess.
Be careful, Mantix. He's
Right,
tricky.
I'm gonna go
I know
in.
you are here, Mantix. Your efforts will go without success.
First thing I'm gonna do is activate my small shield, which gives me a temporary +2 to AC. So now I'll be at 16, and then I'm going to hit him with my Energon sword, or at least I'm going to try to.
Okay, let's see it happen.
15.
Misses, just barely, as it swings and collides into the ground, as he is able to sidestep as if he was anticipating someone to attack from the rear. I don't like how I said that, but it's going in.
Amateur. Highly predictable.
Does that make me visible again?
Yes.
Okay, I figured.
Scorchfire, you're up next.
And I am also visible, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What? I think I'm gonna just go over to where the cable is connecting to the portal and take my dagger, I think, and just gonna try to sever it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
9.
Doing 9 damage, and you stab it and you slash at it, and it looks like it's almost
Yee.
about to give as sparks go
Oh.
flying and wires are being disconnected, but is still partially connected. Zephyr, that brings us to your turn.
All right. I'm assuming a lot of what's going on is gonna be getting his attention, so I'm gonna try to shoot him with the pistols and try to get his attention again. I don't know if that's how this works, but we're gonna try it.
Roll to hit.
This is dexterity. There's a 12 hit.
A 12 misses. And what weapon is this?
This would be my dual pistols.
You fire off, but the pressure to maintain the distraction is a bit too much, and you end up missing.
Oh boy.
Bringing it to Stratostorm's turn.
Okay. I want to look at Shockwave and say, Shockwave, it's time we ended this. You might have messed with my brain module a couple times and killed my past teams, but I think I finally found one where I belong and will take you down. I would like to power links with Bug Shield and then shoot my cannon, if I can.
Sailor Moon. Alright, never mind. That's a bad joke. Anyway, you power links and you do the cool trick shot animation from the Armada series where you both shoot up and twirl. Oh wait, this sounds like Sailor Moon still.
He is the one named Stratostorm.
Yes. This is great. And you get your bonus from that.
Awesome. So that gives me +2 more AC for 3 turns. There's a lot of tracking here.
Turns his head with a bright yellow eye as if he's witnessing this.
Power linksing with a minicon won't save you. You are only delaying the inevitable.
What else are you doing?
I want to shoot him with my fusion cannon.
Do we have him surrounded yet?
Roll. Technically, yes. So I guess you get advantage.
Get advantage, Strato.
Awesome. That's a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah.
The other one didn't happen.
Okay, dirty 20 makes it through.
Woohoo! I love advantage.
That would be 8, but then I also do 3 because of the spark amplification.
So you do 11 points of damage. And what weapon is this again? Your fusion cannon?
My fusion cannon.
You blast him, and he kind of takes one step back, but then takes his step forward, as if he's trying to show dominance over the situation. And with that, it will actually be Shockwave's turn. And to bring further pressure, everyone except for Mantix, roll me a Constitution with disadvantage.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh crap!
Oh no!
Oh my god, hold strong!
This is gonna turn so bad so fast.
17 for me.
15
Never
for
why.
me.
Oh boy.
You didn't believe me.
I seem to have miscalculated some things, and for some weird reason this one showed up, and I don't know where it came from.
Oh my gosh.
Almost immediately, Zephyr freezes in place and does not move, and will skip his next turn until I decide what to do with him. Scorchfire, you feel something tug at the back of your brain, but you're able to push through it. And then Strata, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Again, you also feel something push and pull at the back of your brain, but you push through it. Zephyr, however, you're completely frozen in place, bud, and I will tell you what you do on your turn next. In the meantime, Shockwave is going to use this opportunity to attack you.
Oh, me?
And yes, he gets advantage because you are frozen.
Oh boy.
Okay, I think it might be time to bring out the big guns, guys.
Okay, 22 for the first hit.
Oof.
And this is with the large cannon, which will do 4d10 plus 2, for a total of 27 points of damage.
Okay. Did we ever fully heal before we came over?
Did you? I didn't hear anything.
Nope, we're not healed.
So no.
I guess I gotta start rolling my Constitution savings.
No.
No, already?
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll that first one.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
6.
That's one failure. And I'm sorry to do this, bud. He's going to use this a second attack on you regardless.
So what is it gonna? What's the difference?
It will automatically fail as a failed Constitution throw,
Yeah.
or it'll count as a failure to your
If
throw.
it hits you, yes.
Yeah.
So does he immediately go to 3 or does it go to 2?
It will
Go to
immediately
2.
go to 2. So if he hits, and he has advantage on you, so more than likely for a 17.
My AC is 17.
Okay, so it'll miss.
Does that count as a success now?
No, you're not out of this yet.
The other way around, bud.
Before he
Oh, no,
ends
no, no,
his
no, no, no,
turn,
no, no,
though,
no, no, no. No, thank you. Oh, thank you.
he turns towards you, Mantix, and says,
Activate protocol long shot.
and almost immediately the bot on the table awakens and now enters the combat. I'm gonna roll their initiative real quick.
Wait, doesn't somebody here have the actual weapon to stop Shockwave?
That's what I'm getting ready to break out.
Oh, this is hurting.
I was gonna see if you could come through again, but
Oh no.
it's not.
They have a 17 and they will enter combat as soon as Scorchfire's turn is over in the next round. Now we will start from the top with
I-
Mantix.
Y'all know what's coming. I'm gonna break out the Reconnaissance Blaster, and this is a weapon designed by Shockwave himself. When landing successfully, the target must then roll a dex save. If they roll 16 or higher, they take half damage rounded up, or else they take full damage and are stunned for 1 round. This weapon has 2 charges and takes 1 full day to recover 1 charge. Deals 3d10 damage and requires 2 hands. Range is 60 feet. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I
Let's see
actually
if
hit
you
first.
actually hit first. And you should have him surrounded, so
Okay,
you get
I don't.
advantage.
Who can heal?
Me.
Oh my god, a 15 again, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. You fire the Reconnaissance Blaster, and it's almost as if Shockwave is now incredibly unhappy that you have that weapon. Scorchfire, it's your turn.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna die. I'm so dead.
First, would I be able to sever the cable and then go and heal Zephyr?
You can pick one or the other.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go save Zephyr.
Okay, that would require getting around Shockwave, so he may get an opportunity of attack if you pass him. Just so you know.
It's worth it.
Okay.
Am I rolling to heal? Am I rolling to just to get over there?
You can roll to heal, and then
Okay.
let's see if Shockwave hits you when you're walking over with a 27.
Okay, well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, okay? Just hold on. Okay, well, it's 10 points, and then 27 does hit, but
Okay,
I'm gonna use tuck and roll if I
tuck
can.
and roll. Yep,
Yes.
go ahead
All right.
and explain what that does, because I think it's been a minute.
Yes, it has. Use this ability if you're being attacked, of which I am. Roll a d20 plus athletics. If you roll between 1 and 10, you take full damage. If you roll between 11 and 16, you take half damage. If you roll a 17 or higher, you take no damage. Use this ability twice a day. And it was plus athletics. 17. I am Scott. Wait, might have to check that again.
Yes, check that
17
again.
or higher.
Yes!
Perfect.
Higher. I take no damage.
So you make it past Shockwave. He takes a blast, but you tuck and you roll out of the way, and the explosion hits right where you were last standing,
Pesky Autobot.
and you make it to Zephyr, healing him, I believe, what is that, 10 points?
Correct.
Okay. Sir,
So-
you are alive, you are awake. It is now Zephyr's turn. You are awake. Congratulations, you made it through.
I'm awake. I'm awake, boy.
Bud, we gotta stop meeting like this.
I whip out those energon packs, those 5 energon packs I've been holding on to all campaign. How many am I allowed to use at once?
If you skip your action, you can use one for your normal action, and you can use one for your bonus, so max 2.
I'm doing it. What's this,
Okay.
an energon
I believe
pack
it's
heal
2d8.
for? 2d8?
This is correct.
2d8. Wait, so then is it 4d8 or is it 2d8?
Yeah, if you skip your turn and use 2 of them, yes.
2d8 or
I believe in you,
4d8.
Zephyr.
Here we go.
I believe in the good rolls.
21.
I know, I'm
I'm
surprised.
back up at 31.
Welcome
Somebody
back.
kill Longshot, because I want that body.
Okay. After Zephyr has gone, it will now be Longshot's turn, who is now turning their attention onto Mantix.
Mantix, try to be gentle.
For 9, missing Mantix, waving their
That's a
swords
miss.
wildly. Yes, it is now Stratostorm's turn.
Oh, Mantix, be gentle with Longshot.
You know them?
It's Shockwave, is not really them. I
Oh,
do. They were part of my crew.
Ooh,
kill him.
that's
I'm
unfortunate.
trying to help them. For my last trick of the night, I would like to glow. No, I did that. Dang. Can't
You
do
did
that
that?
anymore. No! Okay, then I can't glow. So I guess I will shoot at E14. Oh, wait, do I
aiming
still
at?
have advantage?
You should, because Mantic is still behind them, I believe,
Indubitably.
and you're in front. You,
And then that's a natural
and
20.
Zephyr and Scorchfire in the front, Mantix is in the back. Natural 20 hits.
Natural 20.
Thank goodness. Finally.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. Doubled it.
Total of 20 points of damage. Because I got 5 from the D12, 2 from the D4, and the +3 from my Spark Amplification.
Doing a huge amount of damage to Shockwave. He takes a couple steps back. He looks a little banged up, but then he stands right back up. And this brings us to his turn. He then says to you, Stratostorm,
It is illogical to continue this fight. You will lose.
I'm gonna take you down with me. If it's the last thing I do.
and everyone roll me a Constitution check with disadvantage.
Me too?
Except for Mantix.
Okay, I was like,
Except for Mantix, yeah. Sorry.
pardon me.
Wait, am I still frozen?
No, it's when you were knocked down, it undid what I was trying to do, but now that you're back up, you can roll it again.
Oh no.
You guys, I can't be the only one fighting him.
Have mercy.
No. You all got less than 10.
That is
What
a
are our
9.
results? We got a 9. What else?
A
two.
4.
4 and a 2. You all are frozen, and I will tell you what you do on your next turn when we get there. Except for Mantix, you are perfectly free, and you notice this occur.
Frag.
This now gives Shockwave advantage when hitting.
What about Strato?
Not good.
Oh.
Stratos frozen.
Yeah,
he
I
also
failed.
rolled.
I failed.
Oh, what's this? 17.
That's
I got a
why.
You
9.
had to make 16 or
Why?
higher. So I believe one of you barely made it last time.
Why? Why?
That was me. Because it's the final boss. It can't be easy.
Shockwave turns to you, Strato, and takes a blast. Let's see if it hits. There's a
Dude.
24 or a 27. I'm assuming that
Yeah.
hits, sir.
They both hit. Yes, I have a 14.
And this is with his larger cannon on his main arm, dealing a total of 32 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay. I'm down to 0.
Okay, roll me
Dude.
a save real quick.
What am I gonna do if you all die? Oh no! The next prime.
Cry.
Somebody
I only
really
have
needs
one
to hit
more
those
shot with
shots
the
with that
blaster.
rifle.
That's a 5.
Put down a fail.
I can't. If I don't get advantage,
Uh-oh.
there's no way I can use the blaster.
I'm getting the vibe that Primus really doesn't plan on any of us surviving, and there's going to be a Hail Mary moment somewhere along the lines.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, Shockwave's going to use a second attack to hit you again.
Oh, that's just me.
Okay.
Whoa.
With a
Oh,
nat
sweet
20.
soul's friend,
That hits.
guys.
This will do a different amount of damage. 24 points of damage. Go ahead and put down another failed on your
Done.
checklist. Perfect. This will now take us to the top with Mantix.
Okay. That's the end of the amplification spark.
Okay. Everyone loses their double initiative, and what else?
They got the 10 bonus shield would be gone too.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay. So, Primus, if I went over and healed Strato, could I also use 2 energon packs?
The moment you move, Shockwave will get an opportunity of attack on you. You may then do either heal him, or you can attack.
Okay. If
You cannot do
I
both.
took the opportunity attack, would I still be able to heal Strato twice?
You be able to heal him once.
I don't know. I think. I got Mantix would attack Shockwave. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's right. Longshot is also attacking you, so
Yeah,
they
no,
would
that-
also get
that
an
does not
opportunity of
balance
attack.
that out. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
How tall is Shockwave?
Probably bigger than all of this.
Shockwave is taller than Mantix.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go in with my energon sword. That's all I can do.
Okay, roll to hit.
What, natural 20? Oh, thanks. Thank you, Allspark. Okay.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit. We'll double the damage.
Oh.
Also, because he's the first person I've hit in this entire combat, if anybody else was in it, they have advantage on him.
If they get a
Or
chance
that's a
to hit,
D12, not a D20. I'm
Right
just
now, they're
hoping.
all
It's just a
frozen.
hope against hope at this point in time, okay? 28 damage.
28 points of damage. Shockwave drops to one knee. Go ahead and flip
Can
a
I
D2.
yell,
You traitor! How dare you betray the Decepticon cause? This is for Aramak.
The Decepticon cause is nothing
Rolled a
without me. I alone can change this world. I alone am the key to Cybertron's survival.
A 2. Scorchfire. You are unfrozen. Which actually takes us to your turn.
Yes!
Lucky.
Oh, I promise. I am. Hold on.
And now you're currently positioned in front of Shockwave next to Zephyr. The other closest bot would be to your right, which is Stratostorm, and on the opposite of Shockwave is Mantix and Longshot in the portal.
I think, gonna take my blaster, and I'm just gonna shoot
I believe in
Shockwave.
you, Spitfire.
Okay.
you also
roll
get
to hit.
advantage, by the way.
I think you
Get
get
advantage.
advantage. Yep.
You do!
Good.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
well.
Do it again. Okay.
And
Don't keep
18
the good one.
is
18
good.
hits. 18 hits.
Alright. A 4.
Something.
You do
Something.
4 points of damage. It's not really enough to get his attention or have him really notice, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Next up is Longshot. Longshot is next to you, Mantix, and will continue to attack you.
That's fair.
I believe in you, bud.
Nice.
Still
Still
missing.
swinging swords and missing.
Swing and a miss.
Still missing. It
He's
is now
going nuts.
Zephyr's turn. Now, Zephyr, you're frozen.
Yes.
Due to Shadowplay protocols, you turn that gun and you fire at... who do we want to fire at? We got 3 targets here. Everyone pick a number between 1 and 3, and don't pick the same.
2.
1.
Strato, that leaves you with 3. Okay. 1.
Cool.
Sorry.
Roll to hit Scorchfire for me.
Come at me, bro.
And use your strongest weapon.
Oh, wow. It's nothing
my dual
personally, right?
pistols. Oh, no. Well, at least I've been sucking up my
Nice!
my tackles.
Why'd you
I don't
jinx
think so,
it?
man.
They're not-
I
I don't
hate you
know.
so much.
Roll
I don't
damage.
know. Oh no. Oh no.
What weapon is this, by the way?
This is my pistol.
Pistol. The dual pistols?
A dual pistol.
Right on.
Why are you so happy about
I can take it, man. It's okay. I can take it.
I love it.
Outstanding.
Love
I can take it.
Max damage. 8 points of
I can
damage.
take it.
That takes us back to Shockwave's turn, which will then use their opportunity to now see that Stratostorm is knocked out and turn their attention to Zephyr, who is still frozen, and which gives him advantage on attacking.
Scorchfire is gonna be you and me.
Why?
Oh, come
You've got
on.
like 3 other people to worry about.
Oh!
We got a
At least
23
they're not
and a
natural. All I
25,
can say.
and this is using their main cannons for a total of 34 points of damage.
Yep, that kills me again.
Roll me a save.
Mantix, you're gonna have to heal him.
Bruh.
9.
Okay, put down a fail.
Bruh.
Okay, and then he's going to use his
That's
second
just
attack to hit you.
mean. Why don't you hit me?
18 or 14, bud?
Oh, I get to pick.
No. Does an 18 hit you?
No, he picks.
That's why I
I
said
can see.
14. I was like,
Okay.
oh, I get to pick.
No, I was just
It's mean.
dragging along
Why
the
must
pain,
you
I
be
guess.
so cruel?
Yeah, you are.
Wait,
18 points of damage, so put down another fail.
Okay.
Okay, and then just to check in with Strata, where are you at right now?
I'm at 2. Probably gonna be a third one now.
Okay, it is now Strato's turn, Storm's turn. You may roll a
No!
save, and let's see what
Oh.
happens.
The panic. The panic. Why?
That's a 5.
That brings it to 3, right?
Yes, sir.
With that 5, Stratostorm begins to turn gray as his spark slowly begins to leave his body. And do you want to say what's in your thoughts or last moments of life?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that. Now I gotta go get it.
I figured it's better coming
I'm
from the
gonna
player.
cry.
I guess. Okay. Okay. So, as Strato's spark shrinks, he feels like a failure. He let his family down, Axe's ground chop, airwave, wavelength. They all died because of his weakness, and now this new family is being left alone to face his demons. With his last flicker, he says, "I'm sorry, I tried to be better."
And at that moment, his body begins to crack and parts of it falls apart as he dies. I've never killed a player before.
No,
Alright, everyone else. Everyone else
Heartless.
gets. If you do not have already, everyone else gets an inspiration.
Wow,
Oh my
death.
God.
Wow.
not okay.
I've been inspired. I never got to tell him that I became a prime.
I didn't think this was gonna happen.
I have 2 inspirations.
Mantix, it's your go.
I don't want to go anymore.
You gotta go heal Zephyr,
Okay.
bud. Because I can't heal
You
anymore.
can't heal anymore?
I can only heal twice a day, and I used
Do
to
you have
on
any
me and then
Energon
on
packs?
Zephyr, so.
Mantix,
That's
if
it.
you move,
If I throw her an Energon pack, can I do that as a bonus action?
you may, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use that as my bonus action. Then I want to try and use the Reconnaissance Blaster again while I have an inspiration die.
Okay.
Okay, can I...
Scorchfire, you wanna roll me a catch?
Dude, no!
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
No,
Why would
you
you
got
do
me.
that to me?
No, you catch it. You catch it.
it.
Mantix throws an Energon pack and Scorchfire catches it. Mantix,
Okay.
continue with your move.
Okay, I'm going to roll to hit. Use my inspiration die.
Mumble, I like to use some inspiration, please.
And then because Scorchfire is on the other side, you get another
Wait,
die.
I get another what? Oh, I
because
get to roll again.
you are technically surrounding Shockwave because Scorchfire's on. Yep, you may roll again because you had a natural 20.
Same roll.
See,
We
I'm
need
nice.
it, man.
Okay,
Okay,
Aw.
so
that hits.
this weapon, when landing successfully, the target must then roll a dex save. If they roll 16 or higher, they take half damage rounded up, or else they take full damage and are stunned for 1 round. 3d10 damage,
Okay, they rolled an 11. They will be stunned.
15 damage.
15 points of damage. Blast Shockwave in a sense that lights him up. His eyes glow increasingly as if he's being jolted with a ton of electricity. The cord attached to his arm lights up and ignites the portal behind him.
No. How can this be? This is not supposed to happen. This is not happening.
This is for Strato!
Lots of chaos is happening. I will let you, because this pretty much KOs him, if you would like to cut off his arm.
May I please? Do you want me to like describe
Yes.
Do it.
it? Okay, so I've got my. I'm gonna like shout like what is the word for it? Sheath the Reconnaissance Blaster like back behind my back. I can't use it anymore. I'm gonna draw my Energon sword and I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs.
This is for Strato, and this is for Aramak!
And I'm just gonna swing with all of my might and swing at his
Okay.
arm.
You swing, because he's dead with the 15. You swing with your Energon sword, and you cut off the same hand that he cut off Aromax. And because he is technically knocked out and dead, he shows no resistance to being pulled into the portal as it's doing a swirling motion, and he's pulled all the way in and disappears. And the moment he goes in and the cable goes in, the portal shuts off. And that is when Longshot freezes. And as if they're coming to, drops their swords. End of combat.
I can't. Mantix just falls to his knees and
So much has been lost today. And yet, even with the death of Shockwave, it wasn't enough.
I'm gonna take the Energon pack and I'm gonna use it on Zephyr. Make sure we don't lose another one.
I'm glad someone was paying attention because I was about to have him roll a save.
Yep. Don't you worry. Don't you dare. What was it? What was it again?
Don't you have some
2d8?
sort of fancy prime ability? You can bring Strato back!
I don't know. I got a 10, by the way.
Zephyr, you're brought to 10 health.
Okay, I'm gonna
You're now conscious to the situation that has just happened.
use 2 Energon packs real fast because I'm still wanting to heal up. And
Okay.
it's 18. Okay. Was I conscious to see big guy die or?
No, you were unconscious during that time.
Okay, guys. What happened? Where's
Strato,
Big Doofus?
Shockwave killed him. I wasn't fast enough. I couldn't save him. Just like I couldn't save Aramak.
This wasn't the first time he died, and well, I'll be honest with you. I'm hearing how many times he's been fiddled around with and shadow played. I think you can count those as deaths as well. But I think in the light of this, you can tell that he probably died for what he believed in. Him and his spark, pure.
This wouldn't have happened if I
authentically.
would have been stronger. None of this would have happened if I would have been stronger or faster.
Well, you can't keep blaming yourself. This is just obviously something he was destined for, right? Because if you think about it, I mean, how many times has Shockwave practically ended that bot's life?
There has to be something we can do.
If there is, we'll find it. And it just, you know, it's not
Zephyr,
anybody
do you need
else's
more
fault
help? I
here.
have more energon packs. I don't know what to do, but that seems like
Actually, I have one more
I don't know
pack.
what else
I'm
to
getting
do,
ready to
but-
use it.
Scorchfire, is there anything you can do?
I've only been primed for such a short amount of time. I have no idea. I don't think there is.
We need to kind of, on a side note, figure out how to bring him back. 'Cause he kind of
Oh
owes me
my
money for that
God.
bus ticket we took.
Oh, you
He owes me
As a-
money for that bus
Oh my
ticket
God.
to the Sea of Rust.
As a ghost, if you do loot my pockets, there's 39,000 Shanix in there.
Scorchfire, maybe
Oh
the
my
Matrix
goodness.
or the Forge can do
I
something.
hear a voice.
I mean, it's worth a shot to try and use the forge, but I mean, you know what? No, it's worth a shot.
Wait,
I'll
so
regret
who
it
has
if
the
I don't
He
try.
does. He's a prime.
What about the Matrix? That ugly thing.
Hey, rude.
That's what you do, Scorchfire?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
You
can I
got
try
bubbles?
shocking hands
lightly
him back to
bonk him.
Yes!
Oh my
that's
god!
exactly what I
You like
pictured
rub
him
your
doing.
hands together. Clear.
Let
What
her
do we
try
want to do
first.
first? Okay. Describe
Maybe that will
what you're
jumpstart
doing.
it.
I wanna kneel down by his side and grip the hammer very carefully and ever so gently, just bonk him on the chest.
Hit him in the head. That's what he gets for being in a love triangle.
No. You shush.
Not
Nothing happens.
No.
You just hear the tin noise being made when you bonk him.
Hit him in the
I
head.
I bonk my head to his chest and just keep it there. Just
I'm-
dejectedly.
I'm gonna turn. Actually. Oh,
I'm an
no.
awful
Let's
prime.
see,
Yeah, you are.
Everyone roll a perception real quick.
I can't see. my eyes are just on
oh, I
Stratos'
did not
chest.
spell roll right. I see
Bug
nothing.
Shield crawls out of the dead. Well, technically, he's not in his chest. He is a shield on his arm.
I got a 20.
Detaches from the dead body of Strato and boops and beeps his way to hug you and Strato, Scorchfire.
Aw. I like hug them both as best I can and say, oh, I'm so sorry, bud.
What are those rolls?
I got a
a natural 20.
16.
Mantix, you are so upset. These friends that you have made, this Autobot, this mercenary, and surprisingly this Decepticon who you've grown close to. Everything is different than it was when you were just a Decepticon working with other Decepticons. You feel connected, and you do not hear the following. Scorchfire, Zephyr, you hear like a police siren in the background, slowly getting closer.
Yeah, that means nothing to me. I'm not leaving.
Oh, well, before the authorities show up, I would like to analyze Strato's head. Police sirens, yeah, there's you don't hear that? The police
I hear
siren?
now.
Primus, do I hear it now?
Gotta open those audio
I'm
receptors.
sorry.
but-
Okay, what about long shot?
Can I turn to him? Is he still here?
Yeah, they are still here. They've dropped to their knees, but they're not as close to Scorchfire or Strato. They're like at a distance because they are realizing everything they have done to this moment and how they are responsible for Scorchfire's friend's death, and now they feel responsible
stand
for
up. I'm gonna walk over.
Stratostorm's death.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Why were you helping Shockwave?
They look at you and they use Cybertronian sign language
Which I know, actually.
to, you know, everyone knows. Oh wow. And they describe that they used to be partners with Eight Wheeler way back when, and they somehow got mixed up in a bad crowd after he went missing, and you've been trying to find him again, but the great purple one shadow played them to become someone else,
Who are you?
and that they have done actions that they regret. My name is Wavelength, they say in sign language. I'm doing this so I don't have to
Wavelength.
do a voiceover.
You were on Stratostorm's team. One of the Marauders back when he was 8-wheeler.
Yes.
Is there anything we can
Don't
do for
believe
him?
so. There's nothing. I'm a failure.
Seems we're all that today. Well, Scorchfire, if there's nothing more you can do, let's take him and go. The authorities are coming, and you're the only Autobot amongst us. Unless we can get him to a med center, or find somebody else who can shadow play a bot back to life, or move his consciousness into a new body, there's
I
nothing
hate to
we
say
can
it.
do.
I think you're right.
What's Zephyr doing?
Like I said earlier, I'm looking at his
Take
head.
his personality
What
brain chip
you
thing.
doing with that head, bud?
Oh.
I'm
No!
I think he wants the body.
I will not.
He wants that himbo body.
Wait,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
take
gonna
it
leave
with
this
us.
here. It's perfectly good. I mean,
You're not just gonna leave him.
it'd be sad if it just
We are
gets
going-
decomposed or
we are going to try to
reprocessed when I
fix
can
him.
totally just use it.
Zephyr. Not now.
Weren't you a tech genius? Don't you know something we can
Fine,
do?
but I'm
Is there a
next in
body
line.
we can get or a way we can transfer his consciousness?
I just don't enterprise.
Primus, is there anything I can do with the matrix of leadership to bring him back? Can I just like hit him with it or something? And just like, come on,
Yeah,
man,
go
come
for it.
back.
Thunk.
I mean,
You
you
can
wouldn't know,
commune with
so
the previous
I'm up
primes
for
with the
ideas
Matrix.
that you have. So I'm curious what you're gonna do.
Scorchfire,
Can I-
commune with the primes. This is what
Like the
Matrix.
Avatar.
This is true. I think that's an ability you have
dang
not
it.
unlocked yet.
Aw.
They get to
I
be
can-
like level
Or
15 or
level.
I can
19?
Dang it, we're
still
only level
try and
10.
bonk him with it and see if anything happens.
you can.
I'm gonna bonk
Yeah.
him.
You bonk him with the Matrix, and
Can you open the
Nothing
Matrix?
happens still.
Open the Matrix. Try opening
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Closed the Matrix isn't going to do anything.
Alright. I try to open it.
the Matrix does not open.
Stupid thing. This is
Can
our
I?
darkest hour.
This is a stretch. I'm going to take Stratostorm's hands and make him hold it and make him try and open it.
It
Like-
just lays there lifelessly.
Alright, well.
You know what?
Anybody have?
Okay, I have a question for you. So Nightbird's here, right?
Nightbird is dead on the floor as well, yeah.
Back
By the
yourself
door.
up, bro.
Okay. Well, I guess let me
The
ask you
chest
this.
is partially
Could be
melted, and it
potentially
shows their
problematic.
spark has been extracted.
Ugh.
Okay.
Wait.
Is there any way for me to do a spark jump?
What?
I don't believe so, because he is dead.
I'm talking about Shadow.
No, he's dead.
Dead.
If he was rolling, like, saving throws, yes.
Totally
but
didn't
he is
realize he was on his third throw, or I would have
past that.
taken the damage.
Well,
Alright.
Fine.
We're out of options.
Yeah, I think
we're
we're
out
almost.
of yeah.
We have to go.
Well, I mean, I have an option.
You know,
No,
Zephyr,
no. You
If
see
you wanna
this hammer?
Zephyr, if you want to kill
I
somebody,
told you guys.
go kill the bot
beginning-
outside. I really don't care.
Yeah, go get the handsome
Actually,
bot.
that's a good idea. Come here, Juicy.
I'm gonna
come
go
here.
pick up Shadow's body, and I'm gonna tell Wavelength if they want to come with us, they're more than welcome to.
They get up and they follow.
I'm gonna
Wait,
hold Bug
In
Shoe.
my other hand, can I grab Shockwave's arm?
Okay.
I want that. I want to know that I killed that SOB.
You want
I
it?
want
Okay,
it.
you can have
Yes!
Put it with my mugs as like a trophy.
it. As everyone exits the building, Zephyr, you get out first, so we'll do this interaction as first. So you go outside to this gorgeous, beautiful groove wheel. What do you do?
Hey, sexy. Time to finish where I left off.
Smacking a booty?
It sounded like there was quite a commotion in there.
What was that?
It sounded like there was a commotion in there.
Oh yeah, no kidding, pal. Hey, I have this really cool thing. Can you I think my gun's jammed,
my
and
God.
can you help me fix it real quick?
Here, just have mine. One
I
Decepticon to another. Here,
I almost
have
feel
mine.
bad.
It's like
I feel
a
bad
shotgun.
killing them.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Give me that.
He hands it to you. It's
Aw.
roughly the same size as you are.
So it's a shotgun.
Yep.
Can you help me with something if this thing is about the same size as me? Can you pick it up and I'll pick it up and you get the barrel end and I'll pick up the butt end and carry this together.
Is there something we can do? Can we like transfer Stratos' consciousness into this spot if their spark was still beating?
If Stratos' spark was
Dang
still
it.
beating, it is
You
not.
are very lucky you live nowhere
I
near
know.
me right
I'm
now,
trying to think of
DM.
solutions.
Next time.
I grab the big boy shotgun and I blow this guy's head off.
You cannot use this weapon because you are small.
All right, well, I shoot him with the pistols. I'm done with this.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
gonna
the hit.
I have 2 inspirations. I'm going to kill this guy.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you need it. bud.
Okay, roll damage.
8.
You do 8 points of damage to this guy, and he kind of freaks out a little bit, and he gets closer to you and gives you a
You're
big
gonna
ol'
kill
hug.
a hugger, Zephyr?
Zephyr, you hear a pop noise,
What?
and their head suddenly disappears.
Is it a mimic?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, that doesn't exist in this D&D.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't understand.
Zephyr,
Spaghetti-O.
you take 11 points of damage as their body explodes from an explosive spark.
It was just like you.
I knew it.
And a
Just like
small
you.
little Titan Master is on the other side of it. Ugly ass scrap. Their face is all beat up. It looks like they hit every car on the way over here. Primus was not kind to this when he was created.
No, clearly.
Oh,
And he stands 7 foot tall, 1 foot higher than you.
oh my Primus.
Of course, because everybody has to be taller than Zephyr.
Roll initiative, Zephyr.
All right.
Primus is out to get everybody tonight.
Zephyr,
16.
you are 16, they have 14. And to the people on the inside, you just see this all happen and you see another small bot. What do you do?
I'm gonna
The battle of the
I'm
smalls.
gonna gently set Strato down. Be like,
I have to take care of every problem.
I'm gonna go and try and like grab the little bot, or at least like maybe gently incapacitate it.
Zephyr, you get to attack
I want to
first.
kill it.
All right. This is a 9 hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna let them go, and then Mantix can roll an initiative. I'm guessing a 12 does not hit. It looks like both toddlers are throwing their hands and looking the other way.
Hang on. I get advantage. Oh yeah. So
Mantix,
12.
you get to go next.
Can I just like pick both of them up and like move them away? And no.
Roll
enough. Do you see
strength on both targets. And then Zephyr, you get to roll strength to resist if you want to, but I'm going to roll strength to resist as
Do I roll
well.
twice?
Yeah, 1 for both targets.
Okay, the first one is it didn't really matter either way. I'm gonna keep the 11 for the other bot. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Natural 20.
That's mine.
Yep. I see that. Yep.
You
Next
failed-
one is-
I'm
failed
very
on us
stressed
both.
out still.
So, you try to pick them up, but they're so small they dart out of the way.
You guys
Zephyr,
are
it's your
so
turn again.
small, it's
Oh my
adorable.
Primus.
16.
16 lands. Scorchfire, what are you doing as he's
Will you help
attacking?
me with the children?
Hold on.
6.
Set bug
You
shield
do 6
down.
points of damage, and their shoulder pops off.
You.
Whoa.
That can only be
Stop
one.
it.
What? He started
No,
it.
you started it.
Oh, this is preschool all over
17.
Oh
again.
My AC is 17.
Okay, so this will miss as they shoot their dual pistols at you and misses.
Oh my god, this is a
Am
copy
I
of you.
fighting myself?
Wow.
Wait, are you calling
Man.
me ugly?
I'm
Mantix,
just gonna
it's your
try to
go.
grab
Wait,
the
what?
one now and pick him up.
Okay,
The,
who's the one?
little one.
Well, he
Actually-
is the ugly twin.
Yeah, no, I feel like I would go for the little one to get him out of the way of Zephyr.
I am the little
Zephyr's
one.
smaller.
I guess I'll go
Yeah,
for Zephyr.
Zephyr's the
I'll grab him,
littlest
get him out
one.
of the way.
You got me by a foot.
Strength again?
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Zephyr,
that
same
did
with you?
not work. I just think this is
Alright.
hilarious.
Wait, I throw strength?
Yep.
Wait, she's.
I'm
Wait,
picking
he's
up you.
picking up.
Watching.
He's picking up the big one, right?
Mantix is trying to pick you up again.
12.
Zephyr dodges the grab. Scorchfire, you may roll an initiative and then you may tell me what you are doing.
I got a 16.
Technically, that's higher than everyone else, so go ahead and tell me what you do.
I would like to. You know what? I'm also gonna try to pick up Zephyr.
No.
Is it just strength?
And Zephyr, you know what to roll?
Yep.
Oh well.
That one.
So, Scorchfire, when you go to try to pick up Zephyr, you accidentally fall face first.
Ow.
Nice.
It is now Zephyr's turn.
This guy will die. 5.
5 misses entirely. And it is going to be their turn again. 16, missing yet again.
I have to ask, why are you guys trying to stop me from fighting this guy when you said I could have his body, and it turned out it was a trap?
Maybe he
Can
has
we just
some
kill the
important
trap,
information
please?
we could use, bro. Also, it's really
I
cute.
don't know, man.
Mantic, your go.
I'm just gonna try and separate them again. Actually,
Also-
you know what? I'll just go for Zephyr again, because he doesn't have advantages if we're in combat.
Okay, yep. Roll strengths.
Wow. We used...
these rolls
well,
suck.
they weren't even that great. I was gonna say we used all the good rolls for the boss, but...
Scorchfire, it is your
Like, I'm
go.
exhausted.
I-
Oh
You
my
picked me
gosh,
up.
I get
Oh,
him.
Mantix actually picks them up.
Oh,
You
you
picked
got
the
the
little guy up.
baby.
You suck.
Scorchfire, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna stand in front of the other bot, putting myself between the two. Just say, you should probably be on your way.
And with that, they leave immediately.
You have made a nemesis!
It's adorable.
You'll get him one day, bud.
At this point, Iacon police arrive and start escorting you guys to leave the facility to just get out of here. They're getting caution tape, they're putting police caution tape everywhere, and they want you to essentially evacuate the premises as they evaluate what has been going on, and they don't want any evidence to be tampered with. A big red truck comes in.
Clear the
And
way.
they transform, and they got a blue head with a face shield hiding their expressions. So he seems to be the one that's pointing at other officers and giving them orders and directions, and is escorting you guys off. Well, he's not escorting, but telling someone else to escort you off the premises. To anything you would like to say or do as you're being escorted.
I don't know. I'm kind of stunned. I can't even process what's going on.
Can you guys, if you can't revive that bot over there, just let me know.
Mantix,
Do I know who that? I mean, we probably all know who that is. Do I know who that is?
you can ask.
But does your character?
I mean,
know?
I feel like he would.
Maybe.
Pretty well known.
One way
God,
to
do I
find
know
out.
who that is?
Roll perception, or I don't know, intelligence maybe.
No, you can ask.
I can ask
What's your
everybody.
name?
They've asked like 3 times.
Do I ask you? Do I ask him?
Yeah, you can always ask somebody. Yeah. Yeah.
Does my
Ask them.
character know who that is, Primus?
No.
Can I
Okay,
ask
there we
who
go.
that is?
That's what I was. That's
What's
what I
your
was getting
name,
at.
Mr. Bluehead?
My name is Orion Pax.
And that is the last thing you guys hear as you're being escorted off the premises. Now we're gonna flip to epilogues.
Oh,
So let's do
Whoa.
Scorchfire. You have 2 epilogues. Let's do part 1 now, and we'll save part 2 for the last one.
okay.
Ooh.
I didn't realize I had 2 parts.
After some time has passed, and I don't know if Mantix would like to choose to stay with you or not, we'll get to there, or Zephyr, but Bugshield does stay with you and hangs out with you and is your new buddy. You decide to visit Sidewinder's grave in a large green field. Thousands of headstones fill the area. Purple and blue flowers cover the ground. The sun is shining in the bright blue sky. In your left hand, we can see a bouquet of red flowers, and we can follow you along to a specific location in this field, to a resting place that is labeled Sidewinder of Praxis, commander of the 113th Autobot Battalion from 6,140,000 BCE to 4,720,11 BCE. What is going on through Scorchfire Prime's brain module?
So much. It's pretty heavy. It weighs a lot. It weighs a lot on her spark to be here. She wishes that she could have been here sooner, but right now it's the thought that counts. And I'm gonna head to the grave, take a knee, firstly sit down the bouquet of flowers, and then take out his insignia, which has still been kept nice and clean this entire time, and sigh and say, "Hi, Sidewinder. It's been a long time. I bet if you could see me now, you wouldn't even recognize me. So much has happened. I've met so many new friends. Some Decepticons, actually, if you can believe that. I really hope that you'd be proud of me if you could see me now. And I hope that one day we'll meet again soon." And I set down his insignia on his grave.
And then we're gonna fade to black, and we're gonna go to Zephyr's epilogue. Zephyr, you never sent me an epilogue except for I would like to blow up Zephyr Industries. Describe the scene to me, please.
Yeah, after this is all done and said, I head back to Kaon, I believe is the Decepticon capital, right? Head back to Kaon, and I, at this time, have a body, per se, that resembles just a guard of the tower. Well, it just happened to be a lucky day where there happened to be a board meeting, and I just happened to take a stroll up the tower and into the board meeting, and all of the board members are completely interrupted because they're clearly wondering why there's a guard walking in on the board meeting. And I say to them, I go, well, I'm very surprised myself, considering this is supposed to be a security company and a military contracting company. But I do have to say that I am rather disappointed. I've gone through some stuff, after I've been tossed, and I found some stuff with my name on it that I didn't necessarily appreciate. Specifically, a big bomb that all who wondered, and, who would have thought that even Swindle could get his hands on. And before you guys could leave me an explanation, I figured I could show you guys this really cool thing I discovered on a journey of mine. And I pop out of the body and I make a spark explosion.
And you kill everyone in the room, blowing up the floor. Roll me a athletics check.
14.
Hey, how much damage does that do? You're gonna take half, I think.
Yeah, spark explosion is...
Does 2d10 plus 4.
Yes. So I'll take d10 plus 2.
Yep.
3.
Taking 3 points of damage. You walk away pretty much unscathed. Mantix, are you ready for your epilogue?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Cool. That's the spirit. Somewhere in the Sonic Canyons, after spending time thinking about his priorities and what he's learned about himself and what he wants, Mantix has decided to leave the Decepticons. He knows from his experience that this isn't as easy as it sounds, and just abandoning the cause would probably get him killed. So, after a few cycles spent gathering information with Zephyr and Scorchfire when she wasn't morally opposed, he finally contacted Starscream and convinced his commander to meet with him in an open but secluded area. Hearing the hollow roar of jet engines approach, Mantix looked to the sky, a small dot approaching. As it flew closer, he's able to confirm that this is indeed the Decepticon's second in command. Landing as he usually does, with dramatic flair, flipping and landing, flickering his wrist as if he's being bothered and doesn't really look like he wants to be here, stands Starscream.
So Mantix is he's glad that Starscream showed up. He wasn't sure Starscream was going to show up, and so he's just going to kind of nod at Starscream very respectfully, as his commander stands and is starting to assess the situation.
Commander Starscream, it's good to see you again.
Starscream crosses his arms, looking at his seeker up and down.
Well, what is it?
Mantix is gonna keep his body language relaxed. He doesn't want to offend Starscream.
I wanted to discuss with you some additional details regarding the contents of the message I sent you.
What about it?
I wanted to ask if you knew anything about Shockwave's experiments, where my partner may have gone. Shockwave murdered him in cold blood, and though I have had my vengeance, no Seeker deserves to be left to rust away from Cybertron and its skies.
And he's going to keep an eye on Starscream's body language as he's talking to see how his commander is handling this information.
Gauging his first hurdle of this question, not understanding why this is being brought up, responds.
No, I cannot say that I paid any attention to that lunatic or his cursed experiments. It was not the first time Shockwave killed one of us for entertainment, as some may state.
And there's some irritation when he says the word Shockwave.
Fair enough, sir. Soundwave informed me that Shockwave abandoned the cause shortly after he killed my partner, but Lord Megatron did nothing to pursue him either before or after he abandoned the cause, despite his murdering of one of your seekers in cold blood.
Does catches Starscream's attention, and he begins to be less sassy and begins to get a little more closer to you.
From Soundwave's report, it sounded like you completed your mission despite the objectives.
Yes, sir, I did. I also killed Shockwave for what he did to my partner, our fellow seeker.
Squinting his eyes,
That's quite a development, Lord Megatron.
and as he says that, he's waving his hand around.
Lord Megatron will be pleased when I inform him. I assume you want to come as well. Do I have that right?
So Mantix can tell from the way Starscream said this that Starscream just realized that he thinks Mantix is using this kill to try and gain Megatron's favor and trying to use Starscream to gain his favor, which is unexpected, but Mantix thinks like this could help him out. This could definitely help to make things play in his favor. So he's going to respond,
Actually, sir, that is why I wanted to talk to you, out here, away from everything. I'd like to make a deal with you. You can take the complete credit for Shockwave's death and take it to Lord Megatron, and in return, you convince Lord Megatron that I do not exist. Just wipe my name from the ledger and I will disappear. I'll still help the cause. The Decepticons will pay for their information, just like everyone else.
Starscream using his hand to brush up against his chin as if he's pondering the idea.
You intend to defect.
Mantix shakes his head.
No, sir, not defect per se. I do not wish to join the Autobots. I only wish to place myself in a situation where the well-being of myself and my associates is up to me, and not to an indifferent leader. Will not even pursue his underlings when they stray from his command and kill other members of his party.
Good. Otherwise, I would have to kill you where you stand. And what is in it for me?
So Mantix was definitely expecting this, so he's going to smirk because he expected the conversation to go this way.
Because, Commander, I'm far more useful to both you and the cause alive. And I guarantee that Lord Megatron would be far more interested in what I can tell him about you than what you can tell him about me.
And what is that?
What is that supposed to mean exactly?
As Starscream slowly gets closer.
It means that I expected this conversation to go something like this, and I've spent the last few megacycles gathering information on what you have been up to. Various things, including a plot to overthrow a certain Decepticon leader.
And as he says this, he's going to open his wrist matrix, and he's going to cycle through some of the video footage that like he and Zephyr have put together, and a list of like intercepted messages that are all going to incriminate Starscream. He's just going to kind of scroll through them so Starscream can see.
Where did you get that?
I told you, sir. I've spent the past few megacycles obtaining this information. I am a spy, you know. You did train me.
Cause I assume that should I kill you, someone else possesses a copy of this data and may leak it.
Obviously. You did train me yourself, sir.
I suppose that is correct.
He mutters underneath his breath.
And I still get credit for killing that mad-forsaken scientist.
Of course, sir.
This will put me in good favor with Megatron, allowing my own plans to be easier. You have yourself a deal, soldier. Do not make me regret this.
He smirks, reaching out a hand.
Mantix is going to take his hand, and he's going to shake, and he's going to say,
You won't, sir. Thank you. But a word of caution. Do not double-cross me, or you will find yourself far out of Megatron's favor.
Careful, you almost gave me chills.
And with that, he does a backflip and jets off out of the rocky canyons. What are you doing as he's jetting off?
he's going to take he's going to wait till Starscream is like out of kind of audio receptor shot and optic shot, and he's just going to kind of take a deep breath because he knows how badly that could have gone and how easily Starscream could have killed him right then and there. And as he watches Starscream fly off, he's kind of wondering whether or not Starscream is going to be true to his word, because you can never tell with Starscream. But Mantix figures that he's made it clear enough about what exactly Megatron will be finding out should Starscream double-cross him. And he's gonna sigh, and he's gonna turn and look out at the canyons that he's facing. The vast landscape is spread out before him. He's gonna take it in for a second, and then he's gonna look to the sky, and he's kind of picturing that Aramak, his partner and his first friend and the first bot that ever cared about him, or that he knew cared about him, is still up there and watching him. And he's gonna say,
I did it, Aramak. Just like you wanted. I'm so sorry it took me so long and that you had to die for my foolishness. I was so lost then, so angry, and I didn't understand that I had so much to lose. But now I'm free.
And as he says his final goodbye to Aramak, he's gonna cast his gaze back to the landscape that's spread out in front of him, and he finally knows who he is. He's a bot who lost his partner, but found a family, a bot who lost his cause, but found a new purpose instead. He had been so lost before, but now he's found his way, and now that he was free, he can do whatever he wants. And he just kind of smiles to himself. He's not sure what his future's gonna hold, but the only thing he can picture is his new family, and he realizes that he has a few good ideas that he can start with. He'll go on his own eventually, but he still has some unfinished business with Zephyr and Scorchfire.
A few days pass, and you're with Scorchfire and Zephyr, and you're in a location where you told Starscream you would be, and you eventually end up with a package that was mailed to you, and it simply reads, "It is done," with a fancy, overdramatic S written on the box. Who could that be from? Who knows? Anyway, Mantix opens the package, partially half expecting probably something not good.
Maybe a
But
bomb
what is it
or
that
something.
you find?
So he's gonna open the package, and he's definitely, he kind of gave it like a little rattle beforehand. He's not sure what it could be. He's definitely assuming that this is from Starscream. He's seen this signature on things before, and he's gonna open this box, and he's just gonna kind of freeze. And curled inside this box is a whip. It's an electro whip, and this whip is very familiar to Mantix. It was one of his favorite possessions, the weapon he was most proficient with for fighting, and it was actually a gift from Aramak, the only bot who Mantix thought ever cared about him, and definitely only cared about him enough to give him a gift. But in the chaos of Megatron sending him and Aramak out on their mission to obtain the toxin, which was a very urgent mission, he forgot to grab it, and it had been placed somewhere, and he just forgot to grab it because it was so urgent. And Mantix had been so busy that he completely forgot about it at the time, and with everything that has happened since. And he's gonna reach in very, very gently and remove the box from the whip, and he's just gonna grab the handle and unfurl it, let the tail fall to the floor, and he's gonna give the whip a crack, and as the whip pops, gonna push one of the buttons on the hilt, and with a loud pop and a fizzle as the whip cracks super loud, indigo energy just crackles down the length of the whip and just buzzes, and Mantix just smiles. It feels so right to finally be back in his hand, and he just cracks it again, and energy lashes from the tail out in an arc. And he can't help but think that he's going to have so much fun with this.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Oh gosh, this is scary. I wasn't planning this.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
gosh.
weren't expecting any rolls.
No, I wasn't. Okay, that's 1. Okay, so...
We'll ignore that one.
Not that one. So I rolled a 15.
Perfect. Awesome. That's what we need.
Oh gosh, now you're scaring me.
Through cracking your electric whip, through the buzzing energy and the radiance of electricity crackling, you still have Shockwave's arm from the encounter, right?
Yeah, he kept that, for sure.
And it's on your person?
Yeah, he would probably keep it on him, at least carry it around as a trophy for a little bit.
One of the arcs from the electricity of the whip hits the arm, and you notice something weird. The arm starts flickering.
What?
Flickering in a sense like it may have had a hologram over it. And the colors begin to fade from a beautiful purple. Squares begin to disintegrate and revealing a much sharper orange color with white hand at the tip.
Oh, that's not good.
Would you like to roll a... What would that be? Would that be a wisdom or intelligence? I'll let you choose whose arm this could be instead.
Roll a check?
Yep.
Okay. I probably don't know who it is.
Okay. I'll tell you at the end, but
Oh,
your
okay.
character has no idea. All that is now rushing to their head is anger and confusion, because this is not Shockwave. Shockwave must be still out there somewhere. And that is the end of your epilogue. Okay, which brings us to Stratostorm's funeral. Now, you all had to do a private ceremony because there are Decepticons and Autobots that want to attend this funeral, such as Mantix and Zephyr, and Scorchfire being an Autobot. You could not pick one or the other, so you got decided that in private, you guys would do the eulogy and send off in space on the Blue Jay. Stratostorm is inside a casket in one of those ones that you can either launch into space and it just floats along the cosmos in a beautiful fashion, or you can do something else with that, either putting it onto a floating grave ship, which you can visit at any point, or it's just there in transport to bring it to a field. I will leave that up to you guys. And everyone have turns saying something. Strato, feel free to think about your feelings. You're dead, but think about what you would have said if you were alive after each person says something.
But how would I say if I'm alive if they were saying it if I'm dead?
This is for the listeners mostly. Let's start with Zephyr first.
I wouldn't mind revisiting Ben Clunky, be it either some sort of gravesite we could visit or a field.
Agreed.
So out of the two,
Sure, agreed.
do we just want a gravesite or a field?
I think a field would be
Somewhere-
nice.
Beautiful.
A lovely view.
Okay. So how
It's a
about
bug shield.
how
pick the
about
spot.
we go to
No one speaks
Dang
Micron
it!
in this group, so you wouldn't know. It's just boops and beats to everyone.
We
how
can
about
do
we
yes and no
go
questions.
to the vacation island we went to and bury him there? Oh wait, that's a show.
Oh.
It's almost as if it's called Rise of the World Killers.
Weep.
Okay, let's see. Another planet. Jungle planet? No, that's
Nope,
got a big
that's
bird
pretty
on
much
it.
almost destroyed.
Yeah.
How about one of the a nice spot on the Manganese
If
Mountains?
that's not the show.
It's on Cybertron.
I
It's not
mean-
Most of
destroyed.
Cybertron's fine.
Yeah.
We could do
Sounds-
that, or
Yeah.
we could go to what's that other planet? The one with the mountain we saw the turbo foxes. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No.
Is that one
No.
destroyed too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
What about the way we met Koron?
It's like there's just these breadcrumb trails of where you
Okay,
can find
let's-
us.
Core
Let's
is
just
also
take him to the
destroyed.
Manganese Mountains, seriously.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to say to him before we lay him to rest?
All right, well, I guess it's time for me to be a little sentimental.
Yes.
Hey, big guy. You know, as much as I've given you crap, and you know how much I've probably said I was gonna steal your body, well, you lucked out, because I don't want that. And well, you know, it was kind of funny when we first started our mission, and you shot yourself with an ice pistol. and I guess the irony is you died being frozen, which is kind of funny. And well, you know, as much as I was a pain in your ass, well, and you were kind of a pain in my tailpipe. Well, I mean, it was a good quest, and I'll come visit you.
Do you want me to say the thing now or do it at the end?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if we're gonna make it kind of like anime or whatever, where there's like a spirit behind the character, even though they can't really see or feel.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think-
yeah, there's a spirit behind the character. They can't see it,
Yes.
but yeah.
So Strato's behind Zephyr and says, "I always knew you liked me. You always made it entertaining, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it drove me nuts, but it kept me on my toes. You'll do good out there."
Scorchfire.
It's just me making weepy sounds. Strato, where do I even begin? You were probably the best of us. Maybe the most level-headed. I'll always cherish the moments that we spent together. The good and the bad. and the ugly. But
And the very ugly.
oh, not now, sir. But I always admired you for your strength and your determination, and I'll definitely be visiting you again. Maybe somewhere along the way. Maybe we'll meet again soon, too.
The spirit of Strato appears behind you and says,
Shazam!
and says, I knew you doubted yourself. You didn't see yourself as a leader, but I could see it. It was inside of you all along. You just needed a little push forward. I wasn't there when it happened, but I had a feeling that you've matured and took on the role of leader, and it'll take you far, and you'll do good for everybody else.
At this point, it's Mantix's turn. If they wish.
I would like to. I'm gonna lay my hand on the pod. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna say,
Stratostorm, I didn't know you very long, but in the time that I did, you somehow managed to teach me a lot. I resented you at first because you had been a Decepticon, and I thought you threw it away even after everything you'd experienced. I thought that was the only option, but you taught me that I can still keep going, still keep moving forward, even after everything that I thought I stood for and everything that I thought I was taken from me. And I don't know where you are, what you're doing now, but I hope that you have found peace. And even though I didn't listen when you were alive, I thank you for all the advice that you gave me and everything that you taught me. I will miss you, my friend.
Strato appears behind Mantix, says, you're a young one, Mantix. I knew my words would not resonate with you at the beginning, but eventually they would come through and they would show you there's more out there than just one cause, one group. There's change, there's evolution, and I had to learn the hard way, and I figured you would too. But soon you will find your way and you will forge your path to the future you want.
Thank you for the food, Strato, and thank you for showing us there was more out there than just the beach and the treehouse. Thank you. I'll miss you.
And with that, the scene will slowly dim to a dark, but the last thing we see is Stratostorm, his ghost. You guys don't see this. This is mainly for the audience. Stratostorm's ghost turns around and you can see Axis and Augur standing there waiting for you, each one holding one arm out to take your hand as you slowly walk off into the light. We then transition to part 2 of Scorchfire's Epilogue. We cut to a new scene, a close-up of a shining red Autobot badge, and as we slowly zoom out, we start to see the blues, and we continue outwards, and we can see Scorchfire Prime in full view. Wind blows in the distance. The sky is dark with blacks and blues as storm clouds slowly swirl. Purple and red blasters streak, shooting across the sky like an epic meteor shower. An army of Autobots standing behind Scorchfire, preparing for the battle ahead of them. We can see Mantix on their left and Zephyr on their right. And as we pan out some more, we can see an entire armada of Decepticons on the opposite side of the battlefield. No one hugely recognizable, mostly Viacons and the B-Team Seekers. At this moment in time, Scorchfire Prime, any words of encouragement to hype your fellow Autobots and friends before battle?
So, firstly, turn to face them all, because that's the proper thing to do. And they say, listen up. Out here, there will be moments when everything seems like it will fail. And you'll stand here and ask yourself, what's the point? It's just gonna fall apart. There's no point for me to fight. And you're right. If you do stand here, you will fail, and you'll just give up. But you have to stand. You have to push that doubt down. At times like this, where you must find your most creative side. If you're stuck, look around you. Absolutely nothing is useless. Anything can be used to help you. If something is broken, fix it. Hack it, Move it out of your way. Do something with it to your advantage. Half the war we fight out here is going to be against your own self-doubt. But if you look around you, you've got friends by your side to help you. And don't ever forget that. We're here for each other. We're here for one another. So, how many battles do you plan on winning today, recruits? Transform and roll out.
And then we cut there. And that is the end of Transform and Roll Out Rise of the World Killers. Thank you all for listening and staying
So much
tuned.
fun.
I hope everyone had a good time and that it was fun for everyone. I would like to take a moment to thank the cast as they appear in the audio. Thank you, Kilobyte, who provided the voices of your character, 8-Wheeler/Stratostorm, and providing additional voices of a vendor bot, the small purple bot, and Plague Wheeler. Thank you, Computron, who provided the voice of your character, Zephyr, Megatron, Soundwave, Shockwave, and the many incarnations of Zephyr. Thank you so much. It's been a blast.
And
Thank you, Heximus, who provided the voice of your character, Spitfire, and Scorchfire Prime, and a vendor bot. It's been entertaining. And thank you, Clickbait, who provided the voice of your character, Mantix. Thank you, Yulia, who provided the voice of Override. And if you were curious of any other characters voiced in this D&D, myself, Onyx Prime, used the magical voice mod to bring the rest to your ears. Thank you all.
Let's take a moment of silence for Strato. Poor guy. Yeah, till all are one.
till all are one. Can we hit it with the till all are
No,
one?
on
Let's
the-
do it
on-
till all are
A
one.
3,
Yeah.
bruh.
To all are one.
Okay, no.
Uh,
You gotta count it down. You
On the
can't just
3.
say till
Go 1, 2, 3. 3,
On the
2, 1.
3? What 3?
Count it down. Count it down.
All are.
1,
Can't
2,
do it so
3.
fast, bro.
So
You did it too
all,
fast.
all
I didn't have
are
All
one.
are one.
time to.
You did it too
Prepare.
fast.
Oh, you gotta
Which
count
one?
it down. Hang on,
So
hang on.
all
Okay, ready,
are
guys?
one.
Ready, guys?
Do
All
all
Until all are one.
3.
Okay, this
Are
is
one.
great, but
this
I got
again
something else I want to
correct?
say.
Two.
Yeah.
Till all are one.
All
No,
are
come
one.
All are one.
All one.
One or all two.
Yeah, something like
Oh, I'm sorry. This is rude of me. I forgot something. If you've made it this far into this episode, we would like to announce a new season coming soon. A brand new campaign and characters to introduce, with this story being written by and DM'd by Kilobyte. We look forward to it. And that's all, folks.
The pressure is on.
Brea.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
We then change the scenes, bringing us back to the warehouse, where the portal still stands. It flickers for a second, and for that mere second, we as the audience are going to go through the portal that is covered in police caution tape, bringing us to a whole nother universe, another dimension. And on the other side, we see what appears to be a dead Shockwave floating in space, missing one arm. And the hologram begins to fade, revealing an orange bot. The red head, white hands, also known as Jihaxis. Loud crackling noise strikes vast empty abyss as a body drifts in space. A single planet comes into view, with large chunks of debris floating around it like a ring. We go much closer onto this planet. The surface is both covered in metal, gray and orange. We see Shockwave walking along its surface.
Shockwave's log. It would appear I have been stranded here in this dimension. The previous recorded planet I discovered here no longer exists. Instead, a much larger one is in its place. I would hypothesize that either there was a massive planetary collision, or this new planet knocked the previous one out of the solar system. I shall not hesitate to get started on the new portal. In the meantime, I can continue my actual goals in peace now that everyone on Cybertron thinks I have perished. What was that? No, that can't be true. This defies all logic. Nothing can defy logic.